first project, which is a coffee table. Actually, I started a little bit on the kitchen cabinets, but here's my little crate that I was so excited to get, and I'm going to be turning it into a coffee table here. So stay tuned, and I'm really excited to do this. So I have my sandpaper, I'm going to sand it all down, and there were a couple flaws that I'm probably going to need to fix, which is here, that space right in between here. You can see it right there. It's all a wooden crate that was stapled to, so stapled all together. But no worries, don't fret. I just have to kind of switch it around. But I'm gonna sand it down again. It's gonna take a while, but I want to hopefully get all the sanding done today so I can start painting, which is my favorite part. Okay, I'm dry brushing now my base coat. I sanded and wiped it down with kind of a damp cloth just to get all that sawdust and the just dust in general away. But here I am starting off on dry brushing long streaks, or this way. You don't want it all, like, you don't want your brush all clumpy. Make sure the point of dry brushing is that it's dry so you get all those streaks. But again, this is the base coat, and again, just go the way of where you want the illusion of the grain to be. I think this is a good example of, like, it is straight wood planks, but again, if the wood is not going the direction you want it to be, you can make the illusion of doing that with the brush. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So I'm doing the second layer now, which is a kind of a really light sea blue or sky blue, but with, it's more of a vintage color. This is the color. It looks gray, white, but there's that. Again, the base coat was gray. I kind of dry brushed the gray. I didn't actually like put a solid base coat. You can see that here, but it's coming together rather nice. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna keep going for a couple more hours, but I don't think I'm gonna get to finish it today. It's actually standing on the hollow side, which is gonna be this side. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and then I'm not sure which is the top or bottom yet. It's whichever one turns nicer. So one of the 38 by 38 sides is still not painted with a base coat. So I'm gonna continue on. Hello. So I am applying the Americana Decor Cream Wax. There you go. Boop. Cream wax. And as you can see, I've already put my storage inside. I'm gonna have to do something about this part that shows. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I might just add a little neat vintage sheet and Velcro it on, but now I'm again just applying the finishing touch. I'm so excited. This has been less than a 2-day extravaganza for me, and I finished up sanding and doing the final coats last night. You still can see the base wood coats underneath because that's the old wood vintage look, but here it is. You can already see some of the shine of the wax that's applied on there. You see how it's shiny right here and not here yet. It's because there's wax on that side. So I haven't decided if I'm going to be buffing it out to be shiny or if it's going to keep this matted type of look. It's not super shiny. If I were to buff one part out, you would be able to tell the difference, but I'm really happy with this project. The next part is going to be my shelves, which I will post in a different blog, but really stoked. So I'll let you see the finished product when I'm done here. this is the living space that we've been working on. The couch in its full. I've had the painting for a while. I painted this a couple of years ago. And then the crate turned into a coffee table. So I finished it with a cream wax, and the cream wax made it a lot smoother but not too shiny. It has a nice vintage raw finish to it, but it's still water resistant because of that cream wax. I will post pictures on the type of materials we used to give credit where credit's due, but turned out really neat. I'm really happy on how the coffee table turned. I'll show you pictures of how I'm able to use it as some storage space, but it's kind of ugly on the inside. I'm going to cover it with a nice little vintage sheet or quilt or something like that, but the finished product will be posted probably on my Instagram, so stay tuned for that. Again, follow me on Instagram. What does Jeni Face say? I'm not really on Twitter, but you can follow me on Twitter if you want. But Instagram is probably the most that I use as far as social media, and then here on the blog. But again, here's color. It was meant to be gray, blue, a very beachy vintage wood tone, but I'm really happy with it. So stay tuned for the next project. It's probably going to be in the kitchen with the cabinets and some wallpapering. Again, this is all low budget, do it yourself transformation of kind of living spaces that you want to have. If you're working on a budget, or just, you know, don't know when or how long you're going to live somewhere and you still want to make it yours. But really excited. Can you tell? Okay. See you later on the next vlog. Peace!